A glimpse behind the scenes as playoff basket. Here on 2K Sports, Game 2, we're bringing it to you live. Moments away, it'll be the Philadelphia 76ers going up against the Washington Wizards. This is Brian Anderson. Joining me, analysts Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill, and reporter Allie LaForce. A look at the opening lineup for Washington. We've got Michael Porter, and it's Jordan in at the 2.
See, that miss right there, it's why teams try to avoid the mid-range jumper these days.
Here's Ewing. Back to Porter. Murray inside. He's watched by Cunningham. Murray passes to Bosch. Yes, it's good.
The first of many tonight. Both teams have legit offensive talent.
And if everything goes to plan, this could be a very fun matchup to watch.
Here's Nowitzki. And he drives in. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Wizards. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Earlier, I spoke with Nick Nurse. When asking him about their key to success, he immediately pointed to Jamal Murray. Coach said he's the conductor of their operation. If you want to slow them down, you go for the head of the snake, and that's Jamal. Keying in on the orchestrator sounds like a good plan. We'll see if they execute it. Brian, back to you.
And Allie, thank you for that. Now here's Murray. Shot clock at 6. From deep, Jordan. Chamberlain pulls it in. Now Philadelphia with it. Johnson on the wing. A little over a minute and a half into this first quarter. Nowitzki, that one's good.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
Now here's Jordan. Shoots over Johnson. Offline from the top of the key. Now Philadelphia with it. Here's Barry. No good on the shot. Great D that time from Porter.
And maybe they're a little too excited today. They need to settle down. They've opened up 1 for 4.
Here's Jordan. Cash money on the open jump shot.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
To the paint. Out to the right wing. Here's Barry. He's guarded by Porter. And he hits it and gets hacked. A three-point chance here if he can convert.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Philadelphia, Rick Barry. Shooting one.
Washington trailing. Pass to Bosch. Here's Ewing. Blocked. Cunningham against Murray. Cunningham looking it over. Over Murray, and it's Ewing with a rebound. And so Porter will bring it up for the Washington Wizards. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into this first quarter. Johnson with it. Jordan picks him up. Here's Barry. Philadelphia with another miss. The Wizards have gone 2 for 5 here in the first. Now Jordan. Pass to Ewing. And here's Porter. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Look, guys get away with this all the time, but on this occasion, he got caught.
Here's Nowitzki.
You could just see how in sync they were there.
That's what it takes to pull that off. Murray with it. Still no points. That's to Ewing. Now here's Porter. Washington moving the ball around. Ewing passes to Jordan. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. Washington shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line. Throws good. Jordan. Good as he hits both shots.
Well, when you send him to the line, you know what the outcome is likely to be.
Here's Floyd. Back to Lopez. DeBusschere passes to Johnson. He's off on that one. Some solid defense from Jordan. Vassell outside. Pass to McCollum. Out to the right wing. Here's Ilgauskas. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
And Vassell shows you why you better not disrespect his balance.
Floyd. Pass to Jamison. No good on the 3. The Wizards have gone 3 of 6 from the floor. Pass to Jordan. McCollum outside. Lets it go. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. Philadelphia's gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Here's Jamison. No good on the triple.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
We've got 1:55 left to play in the first quarter. Low block shot. Jordan misses.
His consistency just hasn't been there this quarter in terms of his shooting.
Pass to Jamison. Here's Floyd. McCollum defends. Deflected. Up top, Cousins. Yet to see a basket. And here's Jordan. Now here's McCollum. Cousins with the screen. Lets a floater go. It's tipped.
That's how you want to see them crash the glass. They've been out-hustled so far.
58 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. And yep, it's good. And the 76ers lead by 2.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
McCollum on the left side. Pass to Cousins. Here's Jordan. Over Johnson. Jordan with the bucket. Jordan's got 6. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Lopez, the screen on McCollum. The Wizards making a switch here.
First personal foul. Second team foul. Substitution on the court.
$16 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Pass to Lopez. Just 5 on the clock. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Wizards. 11 seconds left in the first. McCollum outside. Cousins for three. That's in. Coming off an assist from McCollum. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. It's Washington up 3. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. And let's get you back to the action as game 2 is getting underway. And what do you think about how the Wizards are doing here?
It's simple. The main takeaway from the first quarter is they're winning this game with defense.
Making it as difficult as possible for the offense to find clean looks. Great stuff.
We've got Kate Cunningham, also Thompson out there. And it's Chamberlain in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Thompson outside. Pass to Chamberlain. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one. Washington leading by 3. Outside quarter. Back to Murray. Here's Hamilton. Washington moving the ball around. Here's Ewing. No points so far. The baseline J is off the mark. Inside. Here's Cunningham. Oh, using his size. Look at Cunningham.
Such an energetic play from Cunningham, going right up for the slam.
Pass to Hamilton. Now here's Porter. And there's the screen. The 3. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Oh, what a performance offensively.
They're really rolling at that end. Excellent game plan.
Thompson passes to Nowitzki. Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson. Nowitzki's got his second basket on the night.
And they're trending in the right direction after a rough first quarter from the field.
Here's Porter. Washington again can't hit.
That is not a bad decision to pull it from there. It was just a little bit off with the execution.
Thompson against Murray. Here's Chamberlain, and he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. Pass to Hamilton. Murray, a screen on Thompson. Here's Hamilton, defended by Thompson. Will not go, misses off the front iron. Driving inside. Oh, throw it down. Wow.
Impressive dime by Cunningham. You know, you can tell he really loves sharing the ball, getting his guys going.
And now a timeout called by Brian Keefe. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. Johnson, he's checked in for the Sixers. Jordan's checked in for Washington. Murray against Cunningham. Murray passes to Jordan. To end the run. Chamberlain pulls it in.
Yeah, they just can't seem to end the drought no matter where they shoot it from.
This is snowballing for them. They've got to get a good look next time down.
All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Philadelphia?
So far, they haven't had to force anything. They're swinging the ball around and turning good passing into points.
You know, another thing that has impressed me has been their numbers of points in the paint, just dominating down there. They're just getting whatever shot they want in close.
Pass to Jordan. And almost 4 minutes gone in the second quarter of play. Here's Bosch. And rejected. Here's Cunningham. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. That free throw good from Cunningham.
Yeah, can you say total package? Cunningham, the prototype guard these days.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Pass to Jordan. Rebound by Philadelphia. Chamberlain's got 8 rebounds in the game.
Not his best night, and not the team's best night. Sometimes it just goes that way. The D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
And Philadelphia making a change here. Lopez is checked in. Wizards trail by 12. McCollum looking it over. To win the cold spell. And that's 2 points on the layup. McCollum's got his first points of the night.
Ready to cash in. I like when McCollum looks to mix it up like this.
Back to Cunningham. Pass to Nowitzki. Fires it. Offensive rebound. Here's Lopez. Banked it in off the glass. And the 76ers lead by 12.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Jordan up top. Now Vassell. Back to Jordan. Rebounded by Johnson. To the inside. And down it goes. Dumped it through off a beautiful setup.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, PA.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. Here's McCollum. And he comes up with a bucket. McCollum's got 4 points this quarter.
He's had a rough start to this game, and that's being nice. But he's gotten back on track here in the second.
Here's Nowitzki. From down in the low post, it goes.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
McCollum outside. Down low. And he goes in for the dunk.
A dynamic finish, then decides to hang out a little for good measure.
Yep, that's the exclamation point right there. Philadelphia moving it around. Releases. And again, it's Philadelphia.
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
Cunningham against McCollum. Cousins, the pass to Jordan. There's McCollum with the 3. Nails it from 3. McCollum's got 7.
He came up dry offensively in the first, but looks like he's ready to turn it around.
Here's Barry. He's guarded by Vassell. Again, Philadelphia.
I'll tell you what, they are on fire this quarter, taking total command of this game.
Cunningham against McCollum. Pass to Bosch. No good.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
Here's Nowitzki to the middle. Here's Lopez. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Lopez has got 4 this quarter. About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Cousins. That's in. Coming off an assist from McCollum. McCollum's got 3 assists tonight.
We know CJ can score it, but the passing component of his game, I mean, McCollum's really upgraded it.
Pass to Nowitzki. He's still feeling it. It's not going to go for him. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers in command with a 13-point lead at the end of the quarter. We hear teams talk about wanting to get the ball inside, but this is how you do it. We'll be right back.
Dominant performance from this offense. As a fan, you just have to admire it and see what they're doing.
Yeah, they're hitting the 3.
Taking a look at the situation for the Philadelphia 76ers. Glad you could join us. Brian Anderson and crew are ready to take it away for the start of the third quarter.
Thanks for joining us again for round one of the NBA playoffs. And so Murray will bring it up for the Wizards. Checking out the group for Brian Keefe to start the second half. We've got Michael Porter, and it's Jordan in at the 2. Murray from outside. There it is. Murray buries the 3.
Defensively, the last thing you want is for Murray to get hot from beyond the arc.
Here's Nowitzki. He takes it in. Here's Chamberlain, and he banks in the layup. Chamberlain's got 8.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
Here's Ewing, and he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. The first free throw is good. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
It's always nice to see a big fella be able to knock down some free throws and make teams pay for the line.
And a minute played as the second half gets going. Into the lane. Here's Nowitzki. Pass to Chamberlain. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
Both good from the line that time. The Wizards trail by 12. Jordan, the pass to Ewing. And here's Jordan. Shoots over Johnson. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Give him 8.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
Cunningham against Jordan. Cunningham, left side. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Chamberlain. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Chamberlain's got 6 in the quarter.
More points coming from inside. In that respect, they've been the more aggressive team.
And now a timeout called by Brian Keefe. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. Two minutes into the second half of play now. Pass to Jordan. Washington moving the ball around. Here's Ilgauskas. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. It's blocked. Out of bounds. Wizards ball as Washington keeps possession. Murray from outside. Murray from the corner.
A nice start to the third. 3 out of 4 and looking good doing it.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. Oh, nice shot by Jamison.
A clean start to the half for them, knocking down their first 3 shots.
Pass to Jordan. Down low. Here's Ewing, and he bangs it home with one hand.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. Here's Chamberlain, and it's rejected. And so it looks like the Sixers will retain possession here. Both teams will make substitutions. Here's DeBusschere. He's guarded by Porter. Jamison off target from outside. The Wizards trail by 10. Pass to Hamilton. Here's Ewing. Here's Ilgauskas. Still without a bucket. 5 on the clock. Oh, a rim-rattling two-handed jam.
A strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
And left no doubt with that one, Grant. Chamberlain passes to DeBusschere. Lets it go from deep. The shot by Jamison, no good. For Washington, they've got 5 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. Pass to Murray. Here's Ewing. 6 points for him. Here's Hamilton, defended by Thompson. Washington needs to get off a shot. Ewing, no good.
That's the shot you hope for, right at the...
Shot's good by Thompson.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Here's Ewing. Pass to Ilgauskas. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup. Ilgauskas has gotten his first basket of the night. Here's Jamison. Got it. Good job in the low post. Jamison's got 5 points now this quarter.
Give a good player a good look, and you know what the outcome will be.
Here's Murray. Yes! Murray muscling it in.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
So Nick Nurse has decided to call timeout here. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. Brook Lopez is checked in for Philadelphia. Cousins, he's checked in for Washington. McCollum comes in for Michael Porter. Here's Floyd. He's scoreless. Lopez, the screen on Murray. Floyd, pass to Lopez. And it's Lopez with the jam.
Talk about strength and athletic ability. Lopez can maneuver against his opponents down low.
Pass to Hamilton. McCollum against Thompson. McCollum, pass to Murray. 6 to shoot. Murray going to work inside.
He's doing everything he can. If they want to win, others have to step up and provide some scoring.
Lopez, the screen on McCollum. Inside. And it's Lopez. That time on the assist by Thompson. Thompson's got 3 assists now in this one. Murray looking around. McCollum outside. This one for 3. The shot off that time. Thompson with some nice D. The Sixers lead by 10. Here's Floyd. Jamison passes to Floyd. Ooh, stolen by Murray. In transition, here they come. Here's Ewing, and he dunks it. What a pass to set him up.
The combo guard, Murray, capable of hurting you with his scoring as well as with his passing.
Now here's Thompson. Here he goes. 2 points. That one goes. Thompson's got 6.
Even with the score as it is, he just keeps coming at you.
And so now a timeout called by Brian Keith. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over.
There's just a lot of wide open lanes to the rim here. That'll drive your coach nuts.
Yeah, we can see over here, the coach, he has some choice words for his team. Words we cannot repeat.
Pass to Jordan. There's 47 seconds left in the third. There's McCullough with the 3. Cunningham with some nice D. The Sixers lead by 10. To the inside. Nowitzki, that one's good. 16 points for him.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
Vassell passes to Ewing. Misses from short range. And so Cunningham will bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. Blocked!
The defensive instincts on full display. Vassell using his length to reject the shot.
It's good on the putback.
He really gets in perfect position for the follow. Just a terrific read.
And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers ending the quarter up 10. And it's all due to their ability to own the paint. They've been dominant down low. Back to the game after this break. Great to have you with us again as we return to our coverage of round 1. Johnson is out there with Cunningham. And it's Nowitzki in at the power forward position. That's the group in the game for the 76ers. Just 5 to shoot. Steps back and shoots. It's rebounded by Washington. And here's Porter. Pass to Ewing. Here's Bosch. Jordan inside. He's watched by Cunningham. Jordan misses. Philadelphia leading by 10. Now Cunningham. Over to the left wing. Here's Nowitzki. Shoots a fadeaway. Oh, that's his 8th make of the game. He's only missed 4 so far.
You want to know why they're winning? It's because of his play offensively.
To the paint. Ewing. Chamberlain pulls it in. Chamberlain's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Cunningham passes to Chamberlain. The shot's good on the assist by Cunningham. Cunningham's got his 4th assist with that last one.
Used the pick to perfection and got all the way to the rim.
Pass to Bosch. Here's Ewing. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Well, I guess we could give him credit for not getting discouraged. They're still playing hard. He's doing his job out there.
Moving along. 2 minutes gone in the 4th. Knocks it loose. Here's Chamberlain. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And their offensive rebounding is such a strength for them when he's on the floor.
Yeah, he really helps them extend possessions, doesn't he?
Yeah, you can feel Coach smiling on the sidelines with every offensive board. And that's how you lead a team, literally.
Cunningham against Jordan. Cunningham outside. Pass to Nowitzki. Takes the 3. He buries it from 3. Nowitzki's got 5 points now this quarter.
His first 3 of the half. That gives him 9 total points from beyond the arc so far.
Here's Ewing. Ooh, a 2-handed power slam.
Great job on the back end of the play.
Yep, finished with both hands, making sure of it. Cunningham passes to Nowitzki. Going inside, and he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the 76ers.
Ooh, they've been punishing the inside defense consistently in this one. Look, it's been a very productive area on the floor for them.
Well, in addition, I love their passing. I mean, they're buying into that team concept. That's hard to get out of your young guys.
Jamal Murray is checked in for McCollum. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
And, man, looking good from the line so far this half.
Pass to Bosch. Back to Murray. The 3-ball. Rebound by Philadelphia. Chamberlain's got rebound number 11. Johnson against Jordan. Here's Nowitzki. Sends it home from 3-point land. Nowitzki's got 12 points in just the second half. To the middle. Here's Ewing. Oh, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and a nasty jam.
Woo! B.A., that's lit.
Ferocious all the way. Man, that was good. And so it's Cunningham with it. He brings it up for the 76ers. They led by as many as 18.
This guy is putting on a clinic for the people.
Yeah, I'm shocked. I can't believe he pulled that off in a real game. Washington moving the ball around. Here's Ewing. And he can't bank that one in. The Sixers lead by 17. Pass to Barry. And there's a pick. Here's Nowitzki from deep. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
Talk about putting a team on your back. He has been dominant this quarter, and I don't think they are winning without him.
Cunningham against Murray. Here's Ewing. And count it. 8 of 14 now. He's rolling.
And he's doing everything he can offensively to lift them out of this hole. But I'm not sure his hot shooting can do it alone.
Here's Chamberlain. 6 on the shot clock. Oh, no good. Wizards trail by 18. Now Jordan. Shoots from 14. Yes, sir!
They're having a good half offensively, shooting over 50% from the field now, trying to close the gap.
And timeout is called by Nick Nurse. He wants to make sure they're purposeful with the game plan. Cunningham against Jordan. Johnson outside. Lets loose for 3. Sinks it from distance. And the 76ers lead by 19.
And their strategy is obvious. Manufacture looks from outside the arc.
With the way they're shooting, there's no need to look for any other shot. Just keep letting it rain.
Johnson outside. Here's Cunningham. And Philadelphia hits again from deep.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
No let up with these guys. They're going for the throw now.
Pass to Jordan. Pulls it. Here's Ewing. Using the glass to lay it in. Philadelphia leading by 18. Here's Nowitzki. There's a minute 26 left in the fourth quarter.
I love big guards, and Cunningham using the sides to perfection.
Second team foul. At the line for Philadelphia.
And he makes a first. So both teams changing it up here. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe.
You've got to admire the all-around capability of Cunningham. Can impact a game in so many ways. And so that's the end of game 2. No question, this is a big win for the 76ers.
A pair of tremendous rebounding teams.
And these guys played a little harder tonight, and that was the edge they needed.
Cunningham against Murray.
You know, when he gets inside, Cade does a great job of using his plus size as a guard. Just forces the defenders to foul him.
At the line for your Sixers.
First one falls for him. Both teams deciding to change it up. That one misses. Washington's gone 5 of 10 from beyond the three-point line in this game. Cash from downtown. They've got time on their side here, Graham.
And if they're smart, they'll milk the clock a little.
They set a pick. Cunningham! He's off from 3. And so Porter will bring it up for the Wizards. Outside Murray. Jordan with it. 17-footer is in. We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Cunningham against Jordan. Now here's Cunningham. So it's the 76ers winning this one easily. And really, any win is a big win here in the postseason.
Yeah, every game counts now, and there's no second chances. So they must be pleased with the results.
And that about wraps it up from here, folks. We hope you've enjoyed our broadcast.
Starting at power forward, standing 6'11", number 21, Terry Johnson.
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner
And so off the tip, it's Oklahoma City. Here are the starters for Oklahoma City. They've got Giannis Antetokounmpo. Barnes is out there with James Harden. Then there's Bradley Beal, and it's Pettit in at the 5, roaming the paint.
Well, your offense is humming if you're able to get Beal something off the catch in rhythm. It's almost automatic.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
That is a quality look. You can't do it much better than that.
Wallace, pass to Frazier. Over Barnes. The bank shot, no good.
Practically a block. Good, strong challenge.
He didn't quite get a hand on it, but he did enough to affect the miss.
Yeah, that soft touch that Harden has on his shot makes hitting a mid-range J look so simple.
We played just over a minute here in the first. Pass to Yao. Clock at 6. Hook shot on the way. The Thunder pull it in.
Good shot, gone bad. Gotta finish there.
Harden, the pass to Antetokounmpo. Headed, passes to Barnes. And here is Antetokounmpo. Blocked by Wallace. Beal outside. Shot clock at 5. Antetokounmpo can't connect. The Grizzlies have gone 1 for 3 so far. Here's Frazier. Pass to Yao. Oh, there's a killer two-hand slam.
He was gripping the rock on the weight of the slam.
No way he was going to get stripped on that one. Antetokounmpo outside. Beal's got room. Now with a rebound.
With the defense absent, that was a great opportunity, but no go.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Uses the glass on the layup. Yao's got his second bucket of the night.
And that's the right decision when you've got a smaller man on you.
Harden surveying the D. As to Pettit. The shot from the low post is good.
He's an absolute beast to deal with for the defense. Sometimes he can even leave you feeling helpless.
Here's Cooper. Here's Duncan. Here's Frazier. He's guarded by Barnes. Here's Wallace. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. Here's Cooper. No made baskets yet. And here in the first quarter, a little over 3.5 minutes played. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Frazier. And another basket for Memphis.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
Well, you just have to communicate those switches. If you don't, it's on you.
Here's Beal. He can't get it to go. The Grizzlies have gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall. Here's Frazier. Wallace, the pass to Duncan. Fades and shoots. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, I had a chance to talk with the head coach of the Grizzlies. We chatted about Scotty Barnes. In terms of the game plan, Coach told me they plan to give Scotty extra attention, saying, quote, we'll try to make things hard on him. It's key we don't allow him to get into an early groove. We'll see if they can execute. Brian?
Thanks for that, Allie. Now here's Harden. And Giannis with the dunk.
Throw it up to the rim and let Giannis hammer it home. Never a bad idea.
So Tuomas Isalos decided to call timeout here. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. A line change here for Memphis. For the Thunder. Pass to Guerin. Here's Sprewell. There's a screen. Here's Guerin. Here's Hibbert, defended by Gobert. It's blocked by Gobert.
Yeah, no easy paths to the rim when Gobert is down low. I mean, he just bats it away with ease.
Back to Black. with a rebound.
Well, that was a great challenge at the rim and a difficult adjustment to make.
Ooh, he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. These are his first free throws of the game. And he knocks down the first one. Both shots good from the stripe.
He's one of the league's best free throw shooting bigs. A performance like this certainly proves it.
Thompson outside. Back to Black. Fires from deep. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
Here's Guerin. Diabate grabs the board. Oklahoma City has gone 0 for 4 from deep to start this one. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game. 1:43 left in the first quarter here. Pass to Sprewell. Right wing. Here's Weber. 5 to shoot. Here's Scott. And he misses his first shot of the game. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 6 of 13 so far in this one. It's picked off. Here's Sprewell. No points yet. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Asar Thompson. That's his first foul. And it's the Grizzlies with the ball. 56 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Ooh, the Grizzlies with another miss. And here's Thompson. He'll bring it up for Oklahoma City. Black outside. 5 on the clock. Back to Thompson. And we've got 28 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. And he misses the go-ahead basket. Here's Sprewell, defended by Thompson.
2 fouls for him already. If he's not more careful, his minutes will be curtailed.
Watching the trajectory on a floater never gets old. One of the most fun ways to score that this league has.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. We've got 13 seconds left now in the first quarter. Puts it up from 12. Nice shot by Harden.
Anytime you get an easy shot in this league, your confidence level goes up. That's exactly what happened there.
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one. Memphis ahead, up 1. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. And let's get you back to the action as game 2 is getting underway. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Grizzlies.
They've been really going at the defense in the painted area, and so far the opposition really hasn't had an answer for them.
And their ball movement has been next level. When your team is playing unselfishly like this, that is tough to beat.
On the floor for Oklahoma City, getting going in the second. James Harden out there with Barnes. Then there's Bradley Beal, then it's Giannis Antetokounmpo, and it's Pettit in at the center position. Now here's Harden, driving in, picked his pocket. Here's Cooper, pass to Wallace. Shoots over Beal, and no good, trying to use the glass. Oklahoma City trailing. Here's Antetokounmpo. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
And I mean, how do you guard Giannis? When he's looking to score, sometimes you just have to foul him.
Taking 2 shots.
And that one falls. That puts him up 1 point in the game now.
And Giannis will just about do anything the coaching staff asks. A true team player.
Pass to Cooper. And we played just over a minute of basketball in the second quarter. Here's Frazier. 6 to shoot. Here's Yao. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. The Thunder shooting about 47%. A nice number. Oh, Giannis, a rim rocker.
And good luck stopping that. Giannis just makes it look so easy.
Here's Frazier. Pass to Cooper. Yao, good. Yao's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
That's the right pass to make. Beautiful job.
Outside Harden. And he throws it down with one hand.
And that really has to lift his teammates' spirits right now.
I'll tell you, Grant, these second chance buckets could be what this game comes down to.
Well, in a game this close, that is a huge play.
So Tuomas Isalos decided to call timeout here. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. He's checked in for Oklahoma City. Here's Frazier. Pass to Cooper. Here's Duncan. Shot clock at 6. There's the block. Out of bounds as Memphis keeps possession. All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second.
And right there, the instincts of Harden helping him on D.
And it comes off the front of the rim.
Well, fortunately, as he searches for his scoring rhythm, they still have the lead for now.
Here's Cooper. He's scoreless. Pass to Duncan. Here's Frazier. Just 5 on the clock. Shoots over Barnes. Frazier shot is off. Oklahoma City leading by 3. Right side Harden. And there's the whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
One of the most creative offensive talents in the game. Harden simply just has a knack for creating contact.
This is his first trip to the free throw line tonight.
2 seconds.
That's good from Harden.
And one of the most prolific offensive players of his era, James Harden. The Beards led the league in assists and scoring, and very few guys can say that.
So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2.
Yeah, they're really cashing in more at the line here in the second quarter.
Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Here's Duncan. That one doesn't drop. Great D that time from Antetokounmpo. And here's Antetokounmpo. He'll bring it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. They've only given up 2 points this quarter. Now here's Harden. Defense is right there. Headed. And there's the rejection. And it's out of bounds. The Thunder able to retain possession here.
Substitution for
So it's the Thunder now. They lead by 4. The rebound by Guerin. And Memphis shooting an unimpressive 30% in this game so far. Pass to Duncan. Shot blocked. And that'll be Memphis's ball as it goes out of bounds. Grizzlies able to keep possession here. And so Tuomas Isalo calls the timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Rudy Gobert's checked in for Oklahoma City. Trey Murphy comes in for James Harden. Here's Guerin. Still without a bucket. He drops it from range.
Those are the ones you're happy to get every trip down the floor if you can.
Barnes the screen. Antetokounmpo outside. Off target with the 3.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
Here's Guerin. A chance there to take the lead, but a miss. The Thunder have got 2 of 7 attempts to drop since the end of the first quarter. Pass to Antetokounmpo. With the fadeaway. In close. Antetokounmpo delivers.
Yeah, one of the most efficient inside scorers. Giannis just can't be stopped.
They set the screen to the inside. And Gobert with a block. Antetokounmpo, right side. Thompson outside. Jacks up a 3. Drills it from deep. Now it's a 6-point Thunder lead.
That's a breakdown defensively. He is far too good of a shooter to leave that wide open.
Inside, Hibbert takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup. Hibbert's gotten his first bucket of the night.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Thompson finds Antetokounmpo. 1:57 left to play in the first half. Wallace with it. Pass to Frazier. Here's Sprewell. Launches it. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Antetokounmpo's got 6 rebounds in the game. Down low. We've got 1:28 left in the first half of basketball. 6 on the shot clock. That one's good. And it's Barnes with the assist. Antetokounmpo's got 10 points in the game.
Now, his efficiency throughout this game has really been something, and his team has been able to succeed in large part because of it.
Here's Frazier. Pass to Hibbert. Lots of room. And good as it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. Hibbert's got his second bucket on the night. Oklahoma City leading by 4. 50 seconds left to play in the first half of basketball. And the Grizzlies pushing it up now. Here's Sprewell, bearing his second of 3 attempts.
Did you see that? I mean, going right to the rim. That's how you finish in the open floor.
And give him a lot of credit for his effort right there running the floor.
Now here's Gobert. No points so far. Just 5 to shoot. Antetokounmpo, the pass to Gobert. Can't get it to go, making him 0 for 2. Memphis has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Pass to Wallace. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow.
And that is why Rudy's won all those Defensive Player of the Year awards. It feels like he's everywhere on D.
Yeah, their inside-outside game, very effective. That was a great pass.
And the first half comes to a close in a tie game. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
And get ready for the third half-court shot from Cleveland. They're thinking about the shot. Give it up for our contestant.
Greetings, one and all. The postseason drama we love, and no disappointment here as it's a close game so far for the Memphis Grizzlies.
As the half went on, you could see they were forcing shots, rushing things. You have to stay patient.
And be unpredictable. Threaten the defense from all 3 levels.
Looking at this series for the Memphis Grizzlies. So far in this series, they've shown they can get the better of this team, but all tied up at the half. Are they getting, a little too overconfident?
If they are, that's a mistake. Never underestimate your opponent, especially in the midst of a playoff series.
I agree. You've got to have that killer instinct at all times. Maybe this is a wake-up call for them to get them back on track.
Close games like this certainly help keep us awake, right, Shaq?
Here he is again. He has like,
what
what's
happened?
it called when you have the sleeping disorder?
Rip Van Shackle.
There it is.
Thanks for tuning in. Now we head back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining 2K Sports and our coverage of this first round. It's been a clinic out there by Giannis Antetokounmpo.
He's been dominating down low. Gotta assume they'll keep feeding him the rock.
When he gets the ball this deep and establishes position, now it's a matter of getting to his go-to moves that he loves.
The Grizzlies shooting 36% for the game. Not great. And it's Frazier in at point. That's the group starting the second half for Tuomas Isalo. Here's Duncan. And that misses. That would have put him up. And for Oklahoma City, they're shooting the ball at 46% from the floor. And it's Antetokounmpo with a miss.
Well, the defense was solid, but usually I expect him to make that layup.
Frazier, the pass to Cooper. Here's Duncan. He's guarded by Barnes. A nice shot by Duncan. Duncan's got his second basket of the game. And Harden's got the ball here for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Beal from outside. Good. And Antetokounmpo gets the assist.
Beal shooting freely now from the perimeter, just deadly from deep.
To the paint. Here's Duncan. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Memphis shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in this game.
2 shots.
Shooting 2.
That free throw, no good. And no luck that time either. Thunder with a lead. Outside Harden. There's the 3. And another 3 for Oklahoma City.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Pass to Cooper. 90 seconds into the second half now. And stolen by Antetokounmpo. And he lobs it up to the rim. Can't get it to drop.
Looking for the spectacular and coming up empty.
Yeah, the timing was a little bit off, and it forced the miss.
Pass to Duncan. Here's Wallace. Knocks down the triple. Wallace has got 5 points.
You have to stay. He will roast you.
Antetokounmpo, pass to Harden. Beal outside. From outside the arc. Yes, and a nice assist from Harden. Harden's got 5 assists tonight.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
So Tuomas Isalos decided to call timeout here. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo, and Black subbed in for Barnes. Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. Here's Scott. No made baskets yet. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Diabate's got his 4th rebound in this one. Black outside. 3-pointer Beal. And another 3 for Oklahoma City.
I just love the ball move.
Pass to Cooper. Here's Weber. Some nice ball movement by Memphis. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And again, it's Memphis missing.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
And he doesn't have to do it alone. He's got 4 teammates on the floor.
Pass to Pettit. Black outside. Three-pointer, Harden. The rebound by Duncan. Duncan's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Cooper. Here's Weber. Black defending. It's hauled in by Pettit. Pettit's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Here's Diabate. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Thunder lead by 9.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Here's Scott out left to the wing. To snap the cold streak. No good off the glass.
Well, he has yet to put points on the board, and his team is hurting because of it.
And he's going for the lob.
Woo! I just love that alley-oop slam, PA.
Defense disorganized. Defense pays. Here's Scott. Still no points. That's tipped. Now here's Black. Pass to Diabate. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
Well, oftentimes illegal screens fall into a gray area, but that time he got called for it.
Thompson, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Here's Scott. Here's Guerin, defended by Harden. And again, Memphis no good.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
Yeah, and this is why you must be careful how you guard Harden. He's so skilled at getting these calls.
Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for Oklahoma City.
I mean, they've played some beautiful basketball all game. The passing has been impressive, and it's opened up things with their ball movement.
And they have left the defense scrambling because they have found success in the paint, which has allowed them to play inside out.
That's good from Harden.
Such a versatile guard. James Harden is a triple-double threat every single night.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. And so he hits both. Grizzlies trail by 13. To the left side wing. Here's Sprewell. He's got 5 to stop the run. And it's Gobert with a rebound.
They are really struggling to stop this run.
They just need a spark. This is when your leaders have to step up.
Here's Harden. Clock at 4. Lets it fly. And another miss by Oklahoma City. Memphis has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Pass to Scott. 1:43 left in the 3rd quarter. And there's a 3-second violation.
You have to limit mistakes. They're so tough to overcome.
Well, that's the kind of play that can earn you a spot on the bench.
Frazier, he's checked in for Scott. Scotty Barnes is checked in for Oklahoma City. Here's Oklahoma City now. They're on an 18-3 run. Up top, Harden. He's got 10. Pass to Thompson. To the inside. Here's Gobert. Got a piece of it. And he recovers it. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. Grizzlies trail by 13. No, stopping him there. Jams it in. And he's fouled. An opportunity in a 3-point play. Rudy Gobert picks one up. So both teams making some changes here. He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far. 1:10 left in the third quarter. Outside Barnes. Outside Harden. The three. Memphis with a rebound.
Well, he better focus now. His efficiency is dropping, but there's enough game left to make corrections.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Nice ball movement by Oklahoma City. Gobert inside. Antetokounmpo finds Thompson. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Flying high, Asar Thompson. I wish I still had hops like that.
Here's Scott. Yet to see a basket. Over Thompson. Scott can't get it to go. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits. It may be difficult to overcome. Thunder out in front, up 10. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway. And thanks for sticking with us as this round 1 game continues. Taking a look at Oklahoma City. We've got Asar Thompson. Bradley Beal's out there with Scotty Barnes. Then it's Giannis Antetokounmpo, and it's Pettit in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Now, Barnes really gets off the ground. He is just an effortless athlete.
Here's Frazier. And the layup is good.
It's not easy to work the ball inside in this league, but they've done it all night.
Barnes passes to Beal. Now Thompson. Antetokounmpo, left side. Wallace pulls it in. Grizzlies trail by 10. Pass to Frazier. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute played. Here's Duncan. Antetokounmpo covering. Here's the hook. Tipped away. Oklahoma City's gone 5 of 12 from three-point range tonight. Here's Pettit. And he jams it home with authority.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. Here's Duncan. To the wing on the left. Shot clock at 5. Frazier, shot is off. Oklahoma City leading by 12. Thompson passes to Antetokounmpo. On the wing, Thompson. They set the pick. Puts it up from the high post. They grab their own miss. And that's out of bounds. Oklahoma City will keep it. Now Barnes. 6 to shoot. They swipe it. Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
A nice shot by Duncan.
Great at jumping into action on these plays, saving that possession for his team.
Pass to Beal. Now here's Barnes. Thompson right side. Now Antetokounmpo. Just 2 to shoot. Headed. And a miss there on the triple.
That's his shot. And one, I'm sure, he wants back.
Cooper passes to Frazier. Here's Yao. And with that one, the deficit trimmed to single digits. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Barnes passes to Antetokounmpo. Beal outside. Back to Antetokounmpo. Giannis driving in. Kicks it out to Barnes. Fires for three. The Grizzlies pull it in. Duncan's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Here's Cooper, defended by Thompson. Pass to Duncan. It's Beal on the wing. Marked by Wallace. Oh, deflected. Beal, the pass to Barnes. Clock at 6. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
I'll tell you, he is so tough to keep down once he gets near that rim.
Yeah, he can get up even a few notches higher. Frazier, the pass to Cooper. Duncan, no good. Oklahoma City leading by 10. The three from Thompson. Grizzlies with the rebound. Duncan's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. And that one is hammered home.
Oh, come on, B.A. I mean, where's the defense? That's just too easy.
Yeah, they got to do a much better job in help.
That's the kind of play that can spark a run. A dunk like that energizes everyone on the team.
Oklahoma City making a switch here. Harden's checked in. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Hi, guys. Well, Mark Daigneault was just reviewing the plan with his team. And they told the team, let's keep doing what we're doing. We're up. Do not forget that. They told their team to just relax, to have fun, and to finish this one out. We'll see if they do, guys.
As always, Allie, we thank you. Here's Antetokounmpo. Here's Frazier. Banks it home. Big shot.
Well, to stop him, you have to get better rim protection than that.
Now Beal. Harden outside. Beal outside. Oh, can't hit the jumper. Grizzlies trail by 6. There's a minute 54 left to play in the 4th. Out of bounds, the Thunder will take it. Oklahoma City has gone 0 for 3 here in the 4th. He fires. Oh, it misses. The Grizzlies have gotten 5 shots out of 9 to go in this 4th. Here's Duncan. Here's Antetokounmpo. And the basket is good.
And the game plan for them should be simple. Keep getting it to Giannis. The Greek freak is on fire.
And we will have a timeout called by Tomas Isalo. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here. Good on the first, and that narrows the gap to 7. And he makes both free throws.
He showed a lot of composure that trip to the line. Now it's almost a one-possession game.
Beal left side. Here's Antetokounmpo. And here's Beal. 4 on the clock. Harden can't get the 3.
It all comes down to this possession. They must get points.
Well, this is where you are going to lean on your go-to scorer.
Rebounded by Antetokounmpo. And that's an intentional foul. Scott's checked in for Memphis. And Harden gets the double team. And it's Oklahoma City's ball.
and not a moment to lose on this possession.
They're going to have to act quickly right here.
And that was just moving the ball quickly. And he's rewarded at the end with a high percentage play.
And they are showing you why it's so important to get off the floor before the defense can set themselves.
First free throw is good, and that puts him up 5. And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Yeah, making all of their free throws right now, it's a great way to extend the lead.
And timeout is called by Tuomas Isalo. He is not messing around, calling them into the huddle. Here's Scott. It's good. And an intentional foul there stops the clock.
Yeah, just trying to keep this game alive. Not a bad foul right there.
So the first one drops, and that puts him up 5. And he's unable to get the second one. And so it's Memphis with it. Misses the 3. And now we've got an intentional foul.
Third personal foul. 14 foul. At the line for the corner, Jonas Antetokounmpo. 2 shots.
No good, as the first free throw misses. We'll see if he can hit the second. And he ends up making the second, and that increases the lead to 6. Fires the 3. Not that time. So we see Oklahoma City get the win here.
That's the end of the game.
All right, thanks, Allie. Well, that'll do it for now. Glad you could join.